Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been doing surprise paperwork and bank stuff. So I didn't film any of that because it's not super exciting. But I was just starting to edit the video and I have 40 minutes worth of footage. I don't even know how that happened because Tim wasn't even here. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on that when I get back because I'm gonna go run a few errands with Tim's mom. Probably go to Target, maybe have a little lunchy lunch. I'll show you guys if we do. But yeah, so that's my day. And then Tim will be home shortly. Yay. What are you looking at? Oh, I think that he is the cutest dog on the internet. Him and Armani. They're tied for first place. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry I didn't film anything at lunch, or we didn't go to Target, so I didn't film anything at Target. But we did go to Steak and Shake and it was delicious, and we had coupons and we got free onion rings and it was so good. So that was fun. I'm sorry I didn't film any of it. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go work on the video. So yesterday's video, sorry if it was up a little bit late, that's totally all my fault. I apologize. But Tim will be home soon, so... Oh, and Bandit's being crazy. Whoa, it's so windy out there. I was gonna have a fire, sorry for the super zoom, but I was gonna have a fire and burn some of these palm fronds. But I don't think that's a very good idea with it being so windy. I'm watching you, Bean. Bandit. Come on. Nope, okay.
Hey everybody, I'm home from work. Yay, work time, yay, I'm home. So I walked the dogs earlier after they ate dinner and it looked like it was gonna hurricane outside and now it's beautiful. So I don't really understand that. So I thought I'd share that with you. Yeah.
So Bandit's not allowed on like the people couch, which is this one that we're on right now. He's not allowed on it, and so this is how he gets away with being on the couch. No feet, just heads. No, you little stinky butt. But he's just so cute.
I'm sure as many of you guys are well aware, Halloween Horror Nights and Halloween are coming up really quick on us. And in order to provide the best video entertainment for you guys that I can, I need to get night vision, and I have a night vision camera. Actually, I have 2 night vision cameras and a set of night vision lights that I made last year for the Halloween Horror Nights, But last year, my lights got a little torn up when I was walking through one of the, what was the house that had all the Frankensteins and stuff in it? Ah, yes, it was Universal's House of Horrors. They had all these little pieces of stuff like lace hanging from the ceiling, and as I was walking through, one of my switches came undone on the light. And so I have to rebuild them, and I haven't looked at them in a year, so I don't know what shape they're in. So we're going to take a look at them right now, kind of explain a little bit about them and what they do and how they work. And you guys get to join me. I just pulled this box out, and I don't know if I ever showed it to you guys, but this is my international box of mystery. It's got like old keyboards, old modems, or routers, I guess, speakers, a huge Ethernet cable, mini HDMI to HDMI, a floaty for a camera, all kinds of stuff. And I think this is one of the night vision cameras, and there are the lights. Yes. Oh, there's one of the lights. Oh no, they're both there. All right. That's good times. Got to get them working. There's the batteries for them. This ought to be fun. All right, so here's the state that they're in now. Those are my switches that were supposed to be on there. There's my batteries that are supposed to be on there. This one's battery connector, it only has 1 wire. This one also only has 1 wire. Alright. There's a lot of work to go through here. So one of the first things that I want to test is, last year I had it set up like this, with this camera in between, like that. This is the night vision camera that I made last year that shoots in 720 HD, but it's like the back screen doesn't work, and there's spots on the lens. And so now I have this Sony Handycam with night vision, or with night shot, which is just night vision, but it shoots in standard definition, but it looks a lot better than that does, even though it's not in standard, it's in high definition. After I upconvert this one, it looks better. So this is what it looked like last year, and I carried it around and it worked really good, but like I said, I want this one on there this year, so hopefully it will work as well. I don't know. I might have to figure something out because it has this little flip out screen that I think has to be open in order for it to work, but I can always flip it around and have it like that, which I think might be the solution here. By the way, if you ever are making something and you have a tripod mount, it's just a 1/4 screw. So if you go to Home Depot and you're like, I need a 1/4, they'll be like, oh, okay, here you go. And then it'll fit right into the bottom of your camera. The more you know. So aside from the screen having to be out, I ran into my next problem, which is the tripod port on this one is a lot shallower than the tripod port on this one, which is strange. But so I have to put some washers on my screw that's going into the bottom of the camera. There it is, man. It looks like a ghost hunting rig or something. It looks awesome, but still got a lot of work to do on the wiring. So let's go over a few of the parts here. There's not very many. These are infrared LEDs. They do not emit very much visible light. There's a little hint of a red glow when you've got them on. I can't turn them on, obviously, because they're the wiring's all broken. But if they were on and it was dark in here, you could see a little bit of a red glow around them. A lot of a red glow through the camera because digital cameras are built to accept full spectrum, including infrared. They put a filter in there to block out the infrared. That's how I got this night vision camera, was by taking out the infrared filter. Therefore, at night, and a lot of people didn't understand this when I did it, night vision isn't you can see at night. It is you use a light that isn't visible by humans in order to see at night. Otherwise it would be thermal imaging, and then that's kind of funny because you're videotaping the heat signatures of things and it doesn't turn out being like a video. It turns out being, you know, like you guys have seen thermal imaging before, I'm sure, like in movies, maybe like Predator. That's how Predator saw. So what night vision does is it removes the infrared filter and puts out an infrared light. Therefore, you can't see the light, but it is illuminating whatever is dark in front of it so that the camera can see it. So that's how you get night vision. A little bit of a misconception. That's all that these are a whole bunch of infrared LEDs with no infrared filter on this or this, even though this is a factory night vision camera and this is just one that I made. So there's not really much to it. It is positive, negative, and it goes just straight down the line from, wait, hold on, let me look at it. Yeah, it just goes straight down the line because in order to power LEDs, you need these resistors, right? And so down the positive side are all these resistors, and then down the negative side is nothing. So all the negative sides connected and all the positive sides connected. What is this? I don't remember that being there last year. Oh, and this is what like electronics tinkerers or makers call a project box. And when you buy them, you can get them from Radio Shack or anything like that, and they come with a blue cover on them. I just made this clear cover out of plexiglass to go over top of both of them. And what I really want to do is take my blasters here. I'm going to call them blasters because that sounds way cooler. Take the blasters and cut out a section of this glass so that they poke through a little bit so that I can glue it to the underside of the glass. A little bit of a cleaner look. And then I can fit the battery inside, because last year I thought for sure I'd be able to fit the battery inside, but I can't. So I have to put my little insulator in there in between the battery and my LEDs. And right there, it would totally fit if the LEDs just came through the glass, but they don't. So it doesn't fit. I know it looks crazy, but that's the size that I'm going to cut out of the center in order to get it to recess in there like so. That should work, hopefully. It's the idea at least. Do it to both of them. I rewire my battery connectors here because the backs pop off because they're accessible like that. Then I cut a hole for my switch, which should be pretty easy to do. And then I put everything inside the box there with the battery and everything, and it'll be awesome. Okay, I have a battery like sort of semi hooked up, and I wanted to show you guys the lights working. Like right now I don't see anything, but that's them working right there. Yeah, it looks good. Here, I'll turn off all of the lights so you can see better. All right, there it is. Turning off and on in the pitch black. Oh no, I missed it. I can't see anything. So I do not, oh, there they are. I do not see any light right now, and that's what makes this night vision. I can't see where the thing is. There you go. And this is even with an infrared filter on this camera. That's how bright they are. Here's the other set just to make sure that everything works. Yep, looks like it works. Get in there. There you go. It's working. Sort of. I keep slipping out of the hole. There it is. So there you have it. It still needs a little bit of work, but it's good that everything is actually still working as far as the LEDs go. All I gotta do is cut in on the plexiglass and then wire up the switch and the battery. We're good to go. Unfortunately, I don't have my soldering iron or a way of cutting the plexiglass tonight. But what I can do is get all that stuff done for tomorrow and show you guys the results. Ooh, buddy, we're like halfway through season 2 of Breaking Bad. That was getting awesome. Everybody kept saying that season 2 was like a boring season. Hasn't been very boring yet, so I can only imagine what seasons 3 through 6 are, was it 6 or 5? 3 through 5 are gonna be like. Because this isn't boring, and if the rest of them are way more exciting than this season, that is gonna be some exciting TV. And I'm tired. So we'll work on the lights a little bit more tomorrow, and we'll get them going for Halloween. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now it's time to pay the price.